fuck are you saying?
They just delivered Donk and Smokes end up fading, and Donk gets brought down low in that skirmish.
Fuck.
Not the guy you want shy of making plays in this final round of OT, but that's what happens. Oh, no! Nade!
What are we doing?
Oh, dear!
Look at Donk's reaction.
In this final round of OT, but that's what happens. Oh, no! Nade! Oh, dear! Magic's code word gets said, the double agent comes online, he's just naded Donk out of the round!
Is that how it ends?
What do you do when Magic's is a Vitality fan? Robs goes even further! And Team Spirit have well and truly hit the iceberg! The ship is sinking! Vitality! It's not on their own merit here. It's with a bit of help from an old friend, an old foe. You cannot believe that is how this map ends. Flawless for Vitality. And this quarterfinal going the distance. We'll get the spot off. Mezzi knows the players made it out into his bomb site. Magic's dead out there in middle. There might still be a chance at more rounds for Vitality. Mezzi gone, overwhelmed. Apex up next, 3 kills deep in this game, and he's dead! This can't be how it comes undone! Team Spirit lay waste to Vitality and soar into the semi-finals!
Statement of a lifetime, 6 series.
Not the guy you want shy of making plays in this final round of OT, but that's what happens. Oh, no! Nade! Oh, dear! Magic's code word gets said, the double agent comes online, he's just naded Donk out of the round!
Is that how it ends?
What do you do when Magic's is a Vitality fan? Robs goes even further!
Let's take a look at that nade one more time, and then we're going to be looking at some of the pace being set here. Here it is. You mentioned not the way you want to finish the game if you're Donk and friends. Where's it go wrong?
You can kind of understand why Magic wants to do this. It's a bit unfortunate that Donk from this earlier skirmish out from main already took so much damage, and he's just like trying to get back up to Vince. I don't know if he regrets his decision of rotating to the lower bomb site, but just the idea that Magic just wants to try and find the info, right? He expects that Robs is probably going to be lurking out, so he wants to try and see if he can find that info by breaking up the smoke, and unfortunately at the same time, Donk goes...
Snap miss info.
They just delivered Donk and nade. Smokes end up fading, and Donk gets brought down low in that skirmish. Not the guy you want shy of making plays in this final round of OT, but that's what happens. Oh, no! Nade! Oh, dear! Magic's code word gets said, the double agent comes online, he's just naded Donk out of the round!
To use aggression on this B side. Tenier has a gap on this cross. Double nades on his position. Vitality coming to punish. They've sent it as well. Tenier doesn't know. They are right beside him.
You'd love to get rid of Tenier. Oh, he's had a lot of influence in this game, and it's not done yet!
How does he do it?
That's Tenier up against the full might of Vitality. They've got every advantage. They've got the drop on him, or so you think. Tenier turns what was meant to be...
I'm shocked about the Oza community.
Can just settle in
the nicest way possible. What the hell? I opened up my Twitter afterwards. Like 100 accounts from Ozo, like niche people, like yo,
really had to play out
yo, so cool that he hopped on the game. Like, oh, they were so excited. What the hell? I've never seen it like that. We may have to hop in again. And some people were asking like for a tournament or something. I don't know how we would do that, but I'm not against it, bro. I'm not against it. It is kind of fun to watch.
I think that's a technical.
And if we do something like whoever gets the highest combo, or whoever, I don't know, you know? Or most PPs.
There was a molly deep, and
I wouldn't be against that.
Josuke there to push or drop.
I already messaged Whitecap, but I don't know if he's selective.
We'll take a moment.
Back to their winning ways. Top site exec from Vitality and their pistol Awkward for Rops on the quick switch. Apex has been quiet here on Nuke. With these dual Berettas, gets nothing done. It's ZywOo arriving heavenside that proves to be the remedy. And he closes it, seals it with a kiss from ZywOo. That's both pistols now.
Vanish Molly, incendiary exchange. xCloud picks up another one. He's got another where that came from. Thought is their best bet. xCloud was unprepared. Here comes Exertion and Chaos. Pandemonium takes place. It's just Demon, low HP in the smoke, but surely a dead man. Where is it from Torji? Couldn't find him just in time. Oh, we nearly had it there. That one got chaotic. That one got exciting. Demon, 3 of them.
To overplay his hand, one guy with HP. You almost want one of the low players facing first. Rops tries to swing out for a trade. Now it's getting real dicey. Zontix onto something great here. So it falls to Apex. Time is of the essence, and Zontix never gets to hop on it. Certainly gave it a damn good try. Vitality a run for their money.
Vent for him, and he starts off with 2 bangers in this pistol, able to change course onto Flames, who wraps the back of the site, and they lose track of Magics in that smoke as well. Donk just runs in and gets it done here on Mirage.
A massive amount of impact in clutches in this quarterfinal, but this is looking like one bridge too far, a shot away from certain death. And if Mezzi falls, with him, the hopes for Vitality in this quarterfinal. The lead feels too great for Spirit at that point. They swing him together. Mezzi put down. And Spirit making a surge towards those semis.
Just such a
Spirit. ZywOo had a bit of time to get comfortable here. Pick his position, pick his angle. Orb in a post plant. ZywOo on home soil, gone right away. This is a Shiro round, 4 kills deep. Might just need the ace from Shiro. Gotta finish what he started, but the time's too low. And so Shiro needed all of them.
but it's still not enough.
Single kill, but none of the glory. Time decides it. Vitality now with multiple chances to close and make this a 3-map quarterfinal.
And that is a beautiful rotation for Robs. He opened up that round by coming down vent. He made a risky move. At times, a player who can feel extremely passive, but in the silence, in the 3v3, right down the vent, opens up that path for a plant. And Spirit out of position. You can get all the kills you want. You can't beat the clock.
ZywOo had a bit of time to get comfortable here. Pick his position, pick his angle. Orb in a post plant. ZywOo on home soil, gone right away. This is a Shiro round, 4 kills deep. Might just need the ace from Shiro. Gotta finish what he started, but the time's too low. And so Shiro needed all of them.
But it's still not enough.
Single kill, but none of the glory. Time decides.
Just looking for fights. And if Vitality give him what he wants, it could be their biggest regret.
Lovely shot for Shiro.
Oh, Donk peeks in.
And so finally Apex gets one back. What if suddenly he goes on a tear, right? Donk's been kind of stifling his confidence in a lot of these yard fights where you finally deal with him. Now you get a follow-up. Apex hungry for even more. Shiro proves to be one step too far.
There's more outside and they know it. They saw ZywOo with the bomb earlier.
Tension sets in for Vitality because they're a little strung out here, but there's ground to be gained. 20 seconds left to make their play. Robs goes down the vent. Flames and ZywOo looking to join him. And nobody home for Team Spirit.
They are out of position, man. They're trying to re-clear lobby. Vitality are running him up.
Go for that deeper line, and he has immediately removed Doom out. Swing from Lato, and missed shot from Monacy, so gap taken. They're charging. Lato low HP, weathers through. There's Monacy, finding himself a third. Quick scope, clean art, one back, but the damage inflicted, and yeah, it's just easy pickings for Nico. Perfect start. putting m0NESY right on the money, right where he needed to be, and he leaves with 3.
And you got Molly's missed.
They want to go. They still want to go. Nico's going to be tested here by Lato, and the wide swing is too quick, too easy. Lato flattens them. Nico Carrigan sidelined, and Nissim's walking smokes. Kioske receives, but we've lost m0NESY in the process.
Gotta be Kioske here.
Has to be. Tessa set up to succeed with just the one. Easy for Doomau to provide the trade. What have you got, Kioske? A lot of work to do with what you've got. Too many on the screen.
That smoke, not as much of a problem as usual. There's 2 nades to try and blow this open. Tania hoping to take the space back, and he's got Shiro here alongside him. They want to stop this spillover through the smoke. Line up there. ZywOo says no. Brings it down to a clutch. Brings it down to the 1v1. And in Paris, it's ZywOo to try and keep the good times rolling in for Vitality. 1 round away from tying this up. Spirit thought they had it in the bag. But you can't get ahead of yourselves when you play versus this squad.
I mean, that was so hairy. That was so sweaty. That was a Glock on Magix in that round. Spirit had no business putting themselves in a winning position, almost stealing it away, but almost don't count against Team Vitality. Can Spirit close on this? Get lurked on. 4 kills for Rops here. Patience pays off.
Just very reassuring to see Rops having these rounds where he's able to be the difference maker. Just a fleet of kills for Rops on this lurk. So much value out of one man over towards Palace. Not a vibe we were getting from him at the dawn of the quarters.
Util for Demon. Has to try and time it right. He's playing under the window for now. Smoke fades, replenish Molly. Incendiary exchange. xCloud picks up another one. He's got another where that came from. Thought is their best bet. xCloud was unprepared. Here comes Exertion and Chaos. Pandemonium takes place. It's just Demon, low HP in the smoke, but surely a dead man. Where is it from Torji? Couldn't find him just in time. Oh, we nearly had it there. That one got chaotic. That one got exciting. Demon 3 of the 4. He feels like he could have done it there. I don't know what Torji was waiting for around that smoke, but fair play.
That'd have been tough to get that vision right there, but okay. Another one of these post-plant situations on B. Exertion leads the charge. Demon from Car just trying to lock this down, and then Torji trying to work out how to get into this. And there it is. So thinking he's going to be playing close around that smoke. The comms in that moment are chaotic, right? Yeah, you can say. And why not with the Counter-Strike? We're seeing that flash a moment earlier, a chance, but Carrigan has to dodge it, has to turn it. It had to be close. They knew that possibility, and as his toes leave the box, Try hitting everything, 26 kills deep, and he's got that long spawn. This could be the knockout blow. This could be Falcons going home.
If you don't, this round gets away from you.
So what's this? Is Donk faking? Because he's not in a position to come up the vent right now.
He's out of the picture.
Make it down B.
Dunk does not get to play in this round. Vitality are not budging. Backstab for Magix, gets them unawares. mezii, eyes on, no worries, no problem.
Grenade.
Donk can't quite finish the job, and now is racing against the clock to try and get this, but there simply isn't time. mezii plays with his food, and then dines.
Chaining flashes to facilitate this push out. Spinks tucks into Donut. eslcs loses out. Symmetry's hit a banger there. Caught on the mantle, good from Spinks.
He's open.
This is so dangerous. Symmetry nailing it, looking good on that AK-47. Wow, the output out of Symmetry. In the absence of Jugs, he just finds...